Why, hello there, familia. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new around these parts, hello. Thank you so much for clicking. I am Anna, and on this channel we budget plan and love us some sticky paper, friends. In today's video, I am back with another memory plan with me. I'm planning for the week of March 7th, the first actual full week of March, so that is a good thing. We're kind of moving right along, even though I am doing this voiceover on April 1st. It's fine. We're fine. I apologize if my voice sounds a little raspy. It is 7:30 in the morning, and I'm doing this before work because this is the life we live, folks. But it's fine. I'm going to be talking about things that I like. My voice will be fine. It'll get to where it needs to be at some point throughout this voiceover as I keep talking. So no worries. No worries. All right. Now let's talk about the nitty gritty because we have a lot to talk about with today's topic. So I am using I believe this kit was called Mysterious from Scribble Prints Co. and it is Darcy art. So of course it's fire, and it's like the crime binge and chill kind of vibe kit. I didn't necessarily go on a crime binge this week, but this was spring break at work, so I was working from home, so this was very much the vibes this week. I was going to, if you guys caught my April kit lineup, or not April, my March kit lineup, I was planning on using 2 St. Patrick's Day kits because I couldn't decide because they were both fire, but I did decide to just go with one, and instead use a kit for this week that was a little more chill-ish since I did get to work from home this week, which was fantastic. So I'm pulling in this kit, and I mostly pulled it in because, like I said, I didn't do any true crime binging, but I think the colors really lend themselves to like a more spring type of vibe, and I thought the colors were kind of perfect for that. So there's that. I paired this with the Hollow and Lavender Hollow mixed metal foil bundle from SPC. It came out, it's like a new mixed metal bundle she came out with, I think a few weeks ago. And I think at first I was going to use Hollow, and then I was just kind of browsing through and I was like, oh no, I think this is the move. And I do really love how it turned out because I think both Hollow and Lavender Hollow would have looked great with this. So I'm happy with my foil choice. I think it came out cute. I think we did more writing in this video, like actually writing out the plans, which I know I haven't been doing. So you guys will see a little bit more of that if I remember correctly. I feel like I filmed this, I don't know, like a couple weeks ago or so. So yeah, perhaps, mayhaps. But I think that's it for the planning related things. I don't think I brought in any other honorable mentions, but if I happen to see something I'm doing and I feel like I need to bring attention to it, I will. But I want to go ahead and transition into the topic for today's video, which is the Oscars, familia. We are going to be talking about the Oscars today. And boy, is there a lot to talk about when it comes to the Oscars. Sweet Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to start with some of the people who won, who I'm super excited about. So first of all, Ariana DeBose, I was rooting for her since I knew she was nominated. She won, I think it was Best Supporting Actress. I don't know all the categories, y'all. And to be 100% clear, I barely watch the Oscars like normally. It's not usually a show that I watch. I'm much more into music and way less into movies. And I always feel like the movies that are nominated for Oscars are movies I've never heard of before in my life. There are a few exceptions to that, of course, but I'm always, whenever I watch it, I'm like, what movie is that, bro? Like, what? Alas, it's fine. I'm not a movie buff anyway, as I have said. But of course, I did see West Side Story, which is Ariana DeBose, for those who don't know, plays Anita in West Side Story. And she is like by far the best thing about that movie. Like, she is incredible in that. So I was rooting for her to win that Oscar from the beginning. So I'm so excited that she won. And I just loved her speech and everything that she represents, especially as an Afro-Latina. I think she is just amazing as a part of the LGBTQ plus community. She is just incredible. I just love her, and she's a Hamilton alum, so like I've already loved her from there. So it's really awesome to watch her watch her be successful and get these accolades that she deserves, because she is, I'm telling you, if you guys haven't seen West Side Story, the Steven Spielberg remake, that the most recent one that came out, she is by far the standout of that movie, like by far. She's incredible. And I mean, that was the highlight for me as far as winners go, because I was pretty much rooting for her. One of the reasons I watched was for her. And it was really cool to see Coda take home, I think, multiple awards, if I'm not mistaken. And I hadn't even heard of the movie until the Oscars, but it is really a representation in a story that highlights deaf culture, which I thought was so cool. Like, I've never seen anything like that, so I thought that was pretty amazing. So that was another highlight for me for sure as far as winners go. And yeah, so because we don't have a lot of time, I'm gonna move it on over to performances. I'll save the best for last because I'm be geeking. I loved Sebastián Yatra's performance of Dos Urguitas. It was so beautiful. I loved the dancers, the set. His suit had butterflies on it, which I thought was such a beautiful nod to Encanto. Those of you that watched Encanto should get the references. In that performance, he just killed it, and I could tell that he was so nervous. If you guys watched his performance, like, you could see the mic shaking in his hand, which I just thought was so endearing because it's so relatable. Like, bruh, I understand. I would feel the same way, but I think he killed it. I thought it was so beautiful and such a beautiful representation of Latin culture and Colombian culture. So that was amazing to see. And then I did not expect a remix of We Don't Talk About Bruno. I was happy to see Becky G included and Luis Fonsi. Megan just felt a little random to me. Like, nothing against Megan Thee Stallion. Like, she cool. It just felt a little random, but still the performance was fun. It was a good time. Those were the two that I saw that I really liked. Again, I didn't see, well, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I didn't see the full show, so there might have been performances I missed. I know Billie Eilish sang her song for No Time to Die, or is it called No Time to Die? I don't know. I'm sure that was great, but I did not actually see that performance. But y'all know who I did see perform. Y'all know who. Like, really, other than Ariana, the only other reason that I tuned into the Oscars was because y'all. Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. She left me bald again. Bald. She took all the edges, snatched my wig. She's a problem. She really is a problem. I can geek about this forever, but like, this woman... this freaking woman, just all of her stuff is just excellence, y'all. Like, the detail, the set, the production, everything that she does is always so well thought out. It makes no sense. My gosh. All right, let me calm down. Let me tell y'all why I love Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. Let me tell y'all, because I don't think I've actually talked about this. It's not because the vocal agility is of the gods. It's not even because of that. It's not because she is talented AF. It's not because of that. It's not because of the set and design and how she makes sure every little detail matters, and is intentional. Oh, God. I think it's because... I mean, let's be honest. She's at a point in her, not even in career, in her existence, where she can do whatever she wants. Literally whatever she wants to do, she can do. And she still chooses to do things that matter. And that is why I love me some Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter, among many other things. But yeah, the performance was amazing. The arrangement was amazing. The instrumentation was amazing. This woman went to Compton. She went to Compton. And she brought Compton on an Oscar. I just cannot. Like, literally, y'all, when did you think you would see the city of Compton showcased at the Oscars? When? On what planet, on what universe would you see the city of Compton showcased at the Oscars? Only in Beyonce's world. Only in Beyonce's world would that ever be a thing, because she's just so freaking amazing. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, it's amazing. I can talk about this performance all day. But y'all know we ain't got the time. So I'm going to tell you my favorite parts. One, my girl is given body. Like, this is a visual album tour coming body. And I don't even have a Beyonce sinking fund, friends. Like, I need to get on it because she coming. B7 is like rolling out somewhere, and I need to be there to catch the ball when it rolls out. You know, I need to be there for that because I know it's coming. I actually really loved the beginning because the two actresses that play, I'm pretty sure it was the two actresses that play young Serena and Venus in the movie King Richard, which, if you guys don't know, the song is for the movie King Richard. In the beginning, I'm pretty sure it's them that you see walking to the tennis court where they used to practice in Compton. Hence why she's in Compton on a tennis court. These are the things. These are the things that get me. Like, she's either going to do it right or she's not going to do it. That's how she operates. And I just love it. I love it. Anyways, it's fine. We're fine. Now, that was one of my favorite parts. The instrumentation was probably my second favorite part. And then my third favorite part was how she gave you glam and hood at the same time. like she's all glammed up looking like Hollywood perfection, but she'll give you a two-step right quick too. She'll give you a stank face right quick too. I love that like juxtaposition of like the Oscars, but also we're in Compton, bruh. So this is what it is. And then I really loved, y'all, the only person in the face of the universe that can upstage Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter is the one and only Blue Ivy Carter. She came out doing an 8 count, my friend. Did you see this girl, this baby girl doing a full 8 count upstaging her mama? I can't. I can't. Bruh, Blue Ivy coming for blood. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's transition to the elephant in the room, which is the slap that has been just circulating on the internet for days. And I didn't see this live. So my best friend texted me thinking I was still watching the Oscars. And he was like, what just happened with Will and Chris Rock? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. So he explained, and then I went off, and found a clip. And here's what I'll say. It looked very real to me. 1. 2, I think they were both in the wrong. I don't think joking about someone's medical condition should be on the table. Even for comedians, I find it strange that people are justifying that because you're a comedian, you get to come for someone in that way. I understand that comedians do that, but just because they do that doesn't mean it's right. Like, I find it interesting that, you know, there's people who are very like, oh my God, everyone's so sensitive and like, this is killing comedy. I've heard these comments, y'all. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Since when does comedy solely exist at the expense of other people? I just find it really interesting. And there's comedians I like, don't get me wrong. And I understand that many times they're coming for people with their jokes. But the fact that people are equating that to the entire genre of comedy as if it can't exist without coming for other people is strange to me. So that's my thought on that. Obviously, I don't think that Will should have gone up on stage and slapped the ish out of this man on national TV on the Oscar stage. Definitely not the way to go. Yes, he could have handled it 1,000,001 ways. That would have been better than the way he handled it. It's funny. There's been so many varying opinions. I mean, people have an opinion about everything. People are, they're critical about how the Oscars handled the situation. Of course, they're critical about Will. Some are critical about Chris Rock. Some are even criticizing Jada and how she reacted. And I just find it interesting that everyone seems to think that they know what they would do if they were in that situation, when the truth is you really don't know, fam. Like, sure, we can sit here and imagine and talk the talk, but if you're there and it's happening and how quickly things happen, who knows how you would have reacted, to be honest, on all sides, on Jada's side, on Will's side, on Chris's side. Like, who knows how you would have reacted. So yeah, I actually kind of empathize with the price of fame, per se, where you need to, live your life with a certain amount of perfection, or you're always under a ton of scrutiny, but it almost feels like we hold them at this pedestal where they can't be human, and they're human. So except Beyonce, I have like very, very, very real doubts about whether or not she is human, because sweet Jesus. I'm kidding. She's human too. But yeah, those are my 2 cents. If you watch the Oscars, let me know down below your thoughts, not just on the infamous slap, but on the performances if you watched them. If you were, rooting for anyone to win, if that's your cup of tea, let me know down below. If you didn't care about the Oscars, I understand. I generally don't either. But like I said, basically Ariana and Beyonce brought me to the Oscars. And honestly, this has probably been the most talked about Oscars in the history of forever. Because I feel like not a lot of people care that much about the Oscars. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments if you watch the Oscars like regularly or annually, if that's your thing. I tend to think that people watch more of like the Grammys and the musical shows, but maybe that's just because that's what I do. So who knows? I could be totally wrong. So let me know down below if you watched the Oscars, your thoughts, what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy. And yeah, let me know anything else. If you didn't care at all about the Oscars, you can just let me know about whatever you want, honestly. All right, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the spread and the chat. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I forgot. What do I usually say? I don't know. If you like the video for me. Give it a thumbs up, as it really does help support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you tap that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified every time your girl uploads new content. And I'll see y'all real soon.